Devon, and y'all already know I'm the shiny hunter of this region, which is Kalos region, which is the shiny hunter of Paldea, which is Guardian Violet, the shiny hunter and Galarichi Sword and Shield, and also the shiny Overlord and Pokemon Let's Go Kanto region. And right now, and here's my homie Sylvavis Element Jones 5042. Sylvavis, please hello to my fellow audience, please.
Hello, everybody.
And Sylvavis, would you tell the audience about yourself, please?
I'm only the train hunter, only in the gallery.
All right, right now my goal is to hit 250 subscribers. I know it's a hard task to make, but I'm trying to make that goal to happen. So you like the video, please hit the subscribe below and Mario Masters 150 for more content. Please be sure you leave that like down below. Make sure you leave a great comment as well. I do appreciate that. And also, audience, please stay tuned for the upcoming games launching onto your Switch 2, which is Splatoon Red is launching onto your Switch 2 July 23rd, 2026. And also, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is launching onto your Switch 2 October 22nd, 2026. And also, the Pokemon Trading Card Pitch Blackout is launching out at tomorrow at midnight release at your local game store. And now the introduction are out of the way, so let's get started. Okay, in our previous episode, we fought three more Rouge Mega Evolved Pokemon: Halucha, Vitribel, and last but not least, Beedrill and Benente. And also, audience, and today our next task is to face Ivor, leader of the fighting types. And remember, audience, fighting types can be weak against Fairy, Psychic, and Flying. Using those typings, you'll do great damage. But first, we need to get the challenge tickets, which we gotta get down to 35,000. And how do we get 35,000 tickets? We gotta wait for night to fall, and then we battle inside the ZA Royal Rumble, and then challenge and get as many ticket points as you can.
Yes, Mom.
And also, audience, you don't have to wait till nightfall. You can also make it nightfall too. The special way to get to nightfall really quickly is to find a bench. Then you sit down on it and you press kill some time, and then it'll make it nighttime and daytime just like that. But for us, we're going to do it the old reliable way by just waiting for nighttime to show up. And also, audience, there and also audience, there are more more of the wild zones too. The more depends on which ranking you're at now. Since we're at rank E, that means more wild zones has been increased for us to tackle. And also, if you see a wild zone with a crown on it, that means you found every last Pokemon that's in that zone. But don't be fooled. But don't be fooled, everyone, because the more wild zones you make, the harder they get. The bigger the number, the harder they get. For instance, wild zone 1 and 2 are simple. But we hit wild zones 11 to 13, that's when they're going to get tricky. Yeah, we did 9, we did 10, we did 11. Also known as one of the Legend of Pokemon's hideout. We did 4, and we did 12. So now we're going to Wild Zone 13. So the quickest way to get there is to go to the Looker Baru. The Looker Baru, it's a special wild zone. I mean, the Looker Baru, it's a special place where Detective Emma works at. Yep, and also we gotta do is past wild zone number 3, and also we head on top of the roof. And also, audience, you can find Pokemons on top of rooftops. All you do is go up and down. When you find the elevator, just go near it, and 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 the elevator will take you up or down. But we see a red circle with a slash through it. That means you can't. That means the elevator is not operative yet. But you will be able to unlock the elevator. And also, audience, in order to get the killer starters, and also, audience, in order to get the regular killer starters, you must do their side requests. Yeah, when you do their side requests for the three killer starters, you must prove you're worthy by either helping them, challenge them in battle, and so much and so forth. For instance, to find the throw key, you must challenge it in a scaffolding race. And what yeah once you do the scaffolding courses 3 times, then Froki will submit to your power, and Froki will be yours. As okay, now to get Fennekin, you must you must help it, but feeding the twig. In order to find the twigs, you must go to Wild Zone area number 5. And once you feed it the twig, it'll be back to normal. Okay, now to find the chest pen, you'll find the chest pen hidden inside the parking lot. Where you have to where you got beat it 3 times in the battle, so you can submit to it so you can submit to a power and stop the Pokemon from rampaging stopping the Pokemon that's rampaging the whole town or parking lot. Here we are, Wild Zone number 13. Okay, now to get a Charmander, the key how to get a Charmander is to do as many requests as you can for Miss Mabel. And remember, audience, this is where you'll find a Heracross. This Pokemon Heracross is a special Pokemon that has a Mega Evolution. Okay, two on one, huh? Fight. That's one. You're both out. And here we found the middle evolution. Okay, now here we found the middle evolution of Bellsprout with Pinbell. That's the middle evolution. And this Pokemon with Pinbell came from the Kanto region. And now it has its own Mega Evolution as well. Remember, Pokemon are not very catchable too unless you battle them. And see that, and here we see an Alpha Guard with Pinbell right there next to the others. And this Alpha Guard with Pinball, it's a special one. So close. Devon. Hold on, audience. We'll be right back after these messages. Sorry about that, audience. Now, Booyah! Now we got Weeping Bell. Okay, now the AlphaGuard Weeping Bell. That's not going to be easy to catch. And also, audience, when the sun goes down, that means that means it'll be nighttime, and that's when nighttime Pokemons come around. And remember, audience, AlphaGuard Pokemons are very unique. Just be careful when you handle them, because one wrong move and and, and you're done for. And also, audience, if you think you're running low on any Pokeballs, Great Balls, or Ultra Balls, don't hesitate to just go to the Pokemon Center and stock up. That's what Pokemon Centers are for. To help you help your Pokemons, and also they let you buy anything you need, like Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, anything like that. Yep, Pokemon Centers are very unique. Yep, and also the higher your rank is, the more items from the Pokemon Center you'll be able to obtain. Now here we see a Pinsir. Now these Pokemon are Vivillons. They're just easy Pokemon to catch. There you have it. Now we got Pinsir. Yeah, that's what happened if you alert an Alpha Guard. It was summon its children to help take care of you too. But we got the TM and got out of there safely. The TM we got X Scissors. And also it has high chances. Yep. X Scissors it has a high chance of leaving direct hits on your at the opposite Pokemon. And we got the move TM Calm Mind. Okay, now Calm Mind is a psychic type move. It also boosts up the attacks and special attacks. The next TM we're going to try to get is called Poison Jab. Poison Jab is a special move and also It has high chances of leaving direct hits, and it has a chances of leaving your Pokemon poison or badly poison your opponent. So be careful. Remember, audience, when you, fi- when you fall down from a far distance, for a higher distance, you'll be saved by your rotor phone. Yep, your rotor phone. Yep, your rotor phone will save you for so in case you fall from somewhere super high, like a building, like a building or a skyscraper. The rotor phone will protect you from from being hurt. Okay, the next Pokemon we're going to try to catch is a Scyther. Now this Pokemon Scyther, it's a special Pokemon that's from the Kanto, and it has a split evolution too, which you can evolve it into Shazor or a Cleavor. And there you have it. Scyther captured. Now here we see a Phantom, which is also from this region too, Kalos. In order to evolve this Pokemon into Trevorant, you must link trade with your friends, and then it will evolve. Remember, audience, it's always good to stock up with potions and revives and all that stuff. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be screwed. Yep, that's a Trevorant. And look at that, Wild Zone 13 cleared. And there you have it, audience. You cleared Wild Zone 13, so you're good to go to get out. And also, audience, if you think you need, if you think you haven't cleared Wild Zone 13, you can also go back to Wild Zone 13 to try to battle some more Pokemons too, to increase your power advantage of winning battles. Remember, audience, we see we see red eye or red eyes on a Pokemon. That means they'll become Alpha Guards. So you gotta be very careful because Alpha Guard Pokemon can learn different moves that the normal ones can't. remember, audience, be careful because we using typings that match your opponents. Be careful if it's an alpha guard because sometimes the alpha guards will do damage to your Pokemon too. And also, audience, the key to how to catch an alpha guard Pokemon is the willing not to give up. Yep, every trainer doesn't give up. Too slow. And also, audience, when you complete the Pokédex, in order to get shiny Pokemons, all you gotta do is just be very patient, and then we see until you hit the shiny effect, and then you follow that shiny effect to the Pokemon that's calling your name. There you go. Now we got Trevorant. There you go. Now you got Trevorant is safe and clear. But of course, it's gonna be daytime because we took a long time to try to catch that Trevorant. But don't worry, it it'll be nighttime. It'll be nighttime again. In this audience, it's called a Quartzicle Ink Building. Here we could trade Mega Shards for various good prizes. And also, audience, in order to unlock every last Mega Shard, in order to unlock every last Mega Pokemon, you must have 9,999. Do so, and also, audience, do so, and then you have the ability to unlock every last Mega Shard, Mega Right for every last Pokemon. But when you hit the part two, now that's what things gonna get a total different, and it's gonna get a lot tougher. And remember, audience, the more mega sharks you get, the powerful your team will get, and increase your power moves. And also, audience, in the part two special, we coming down Roach Mega Evolved Pokemons. You'll be this time you'll be able to catch them, but you must do a lot of research tasks in order to make that research happen. That is one tall building. Perfect drop. And we got Brick Break. And also, audience, the move Brick Break is a fighting type move that can break through reflex or light screens. And also, audience, the, the more times the more times you battle Pokemons, the stronger your team will get, and the harder the trainings will become. And also, and every time when you lose Pokeballs, you you talk to this guy right here, and he'll help you out finding your Pokeballs. And also, audience, you can change your fashion too. All you do is open your main menu and press the minus button to change your outfit. See, that's what the big red that's what the big don't sign means. That means this elevator is not working at the time. But it can be fixed once you do it as much challenges as you wish. You right, Element Jones?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and and also audience. Now we caught the Pokemon called Trevorant. She is no longer a threat. But be careful though. Alpha Guard Pokemon are not willing to surrender without a fight. See, it took us a bunch of attempts to catch that Trevorant. That's an Alpha Guard. And until we did it on the sixth try, we finally caught it. So remember, audience, if an Alpha Guard if Alpha Guard sees you, it'll start battling you every all the way around. And also, audience, there are special Pokemon you'll be finding too. When it rains, you'll be able to find this Pokemon called Goomy. Okay, audience, in order to get your hands on this Pokemon right here, to find Goomy, first you gotta make sure it's raining, and then you gotta travel to the riverbank. Travel to the riverbank, and you'll find this Pokemon Goomy right there. That okay. And now to find this Pokemon Tratini, you must travel to one of the restaurants, Restaurant Lina, and then you look on top of the roof, and Dratini will be sitting right there, just waiting for you to catch it. But be careful because if that Pokemon spots you, it's gonna run away from you. Yeah, because if that Dratini spots you, it's gonna run away from you. But if it's an Alpha card, then that's different. Okay, so you want to battle us, huh? Bring it on. And better audience, sometimes the side request is that the trainers give you will require you to battle, or and sometimes you gotta use specific Pokemons in order to win it. Fight. Bye bye. Ah, meta type, huh? Too slow. Well, you can say goodbye to your winning streak, guy. Okay. So you want to battle me too, huh, lady? Let's go. Of course you touch. Of course you touch my spy area dose. That's one down. Sorry, area dose. And you touch my snake Arbok. Now you're really gonna get it. Sorry, Arbok. Sorry, Arbok. That's what happened. That's what happened. You play with our Pokemons without our permission. Well, well, y'all should know. I'm a Paldea champion. Maybe you train your Pokemon a little well this time. Well, And there you have it. That research quest cleared. And also, audience, the three starters you would choose from are Chorchik, no, Chorchik, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. There we go. It's very steep here. Be careful before not to fall off either. And mirror audience, yeah, the scout form courses can be a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, then you'll know what to do. Mirror audience, we doing battles. Sometimes the sometimes we battle trainers. Sometimes you gotta use decide weak. Sometimes you gotta use specific Pokemons in order to you gotta use specific Pokemons for battling. For instance, if you battle one of the rest of Syndicate grunts, sometimes you can only use one Pokemon and only that one Pokemon to beat the opposite Pokemon. For instance, you must use Raichu to get the Alola Raichu, or you must lose Gallade to battle the opposite Gallade. Something like that, or battle the Auroras against the opposite Auroras, and so much and so forth. Oh, and it's raining. That means Dratini. That means not Dratini. That means Gumi will be able to appear, which is right down here. There it is, Gumi, and this one's an Alpha Guard. So now you really gotta be careful because because when Gumi has a poison type move, Fairy Tails cannot stand it. And also, audience, Gumi has a split evolution. For instance, if we evolve it into Gudra, if it's in Hasui, it turns into a snail, which is dragon steel. But we evolve it in the slug form, which is the normal. It just it's just pure dragon. That's from this region. Whoa, that was close. That was close. Because once balls move against Gumi, and it's over. There you go. Now we got our Gumi. Alpha Guard, that is. And also, audience, to evolve Gumi into Gudra, when we evolve into Siligu, you must make it rain again in order to evolve it into Gudra. And also, audience, if we evolve in Gudra, it, it won't be able to hurt you unless it's on as long as it's on your side. If the Gumi's on the opposite side, then that's when the Gumi can that's when the Gudra can hurt you. Emma Jones, you still there?
Yeah.
All right, just make sure. Yep, audience, and that is how we get our Gumi. And look at that, so we're at level 45. So now this Pokemon can now fully evolve. Just like that, evolve into Siligu. And then you level it up again one more time, well, a few more levels, and then it'll be fully evolved into Guja to level 56 to 57 while it's still raining. But we're going to save that for another time. Hey, look at that. We got TM number 27, Poison Jab. And also on it, Poison Jab is a very useful move because if because it's a highly technique. It's a highly poison type move that could leave direct hits, and you can leave your Pokemon poisoned or badly poisoned if you're lucky. That's what Poison Jab does. And it can be super effective against grass, bug, or fairy. Grass, bug, or fairy, poison poison type moves like your Poison Jab will do just the trick. But sadly, it won't work against either ground or psychic. Ground or psychic, that's when poison types can't make a dent. In mirror audience, Trubbish love to eat trash. Oh, it's about to get dark too again.
That means it's the perfect chances to go train up some Pokemons and others too. And remember, audience, the more battles you do, the harder the trainers get, and the more powerful your team will get. So remember, audience, it's always good to believe in your Pokemon and your team as well. Believe in Pokemon and your team, and and they'll trust you too. Oh, look at that. We found a Talonflame. All the way up there. At least we tried. But there's more than one way to get Talonflame. All you do, all you gotta do is level up some more, and then you have your own Talonflame to command. Here we go. Into the battlefield. Ready, team? Here we go. There's a train with a Pumpkaboo. Nice shot. And there's the Phantom. That was excellent. Well done, Charizard. Too slow. Yep, of course you have a Haunter.
And your haunter has been haunted. Well done, Delphox. Remember, audience, sometimes there'll be trainers on the roof try to battle you too. We see an elevator that's already working in the battlefield. Just climb up, and you'll see some trainers that's on the roof just waiting for you to challenge them. Excellent. Of course, he has a Manectric. She has a Manectric. Thanks for your HP. Lane Starnes, E8Q. Welcome to the live stream on Pokemon Legends ZA on the Switch 2 edition. Yep, I'm very excellent at this game. Yep, and here we just balance some trainers. You know, try to get some XP points. And also get some money too. And also, audience, if you think you have enough, if you think you have enough points that you have, if you think you have enough ticket points, don't hesitate. Whoa, that was close. Whoops, that train almost saw me. You ain't see that. Thanks for going around in circles. And now he has a Steelix. Now it's my turn. And Steelix is down. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, Lane Stars E8Q. And also, audience, while on rooftops where you're battling ranked trainers, just watch yourself, okay? Because the more trainers you beat, the harder they're going to be on you. So, and the key is to sneak is to use a sneak attack. That was close. Now it's my turn. Going for it, Dazzling Gleam, and Zelulu's down. Of course, you have to touch my Clefable. Sorry, Clefable. Nothing personal. Yep, I'll take your mail then. Thank you. And also, audience, we do feeding trainers. Sometimes they'll give you lovely gifts. Some will give you some medals, and some will give you some potions or revives or ultra bowls. Oh boy. It's a trainer with a floor chest. Snuck on you. Laters. Now laters. One down, one to go. Of course, have to be another one. Ooh, yeah, get burned. Like I said, do not underestimate fire types. Hope I find a worthy opponent. Yes, and we got the TM Toxic Spikes. All right, full restore. Now that will come in useful. And also, audience, full restore. It's a special potion that let you heal your stats and it help your HP power too. Nice shot. And Dual Blade has been defeated. His next Pokemon is called a Pumpatar. One of my favorite Pokemons, but he's gonna get that treatment. And Pumpatar is down. Sorry, Pumpatar. Thanks, thanks for the medals. See ya. And see here we see another trainer with the Drampa. I know it's wrong to respect your elders. Ha! See ya. Thanks for the HP power. His next Pokemon is called Manectric. Oh boy. Hang in the Gardevoir. See ya. That should put you in the doghouse. Like I said, that'll teach you a trick or so. Well done. Now we have a new walkway on that web. The one with Ariados or Spinnerack has made. Perfect. Perfect shot. His next one is called a Stumpfisk. And Stumpfisk has been defeated. Of course, the trainer has touched my pincer. And my Scyther she touched. Sorry, Scyther. Nothing personal. Hello, 2311 Bob. Welcome to the live stream on Pokemon Legends ZA on the Switch 2 edition. Whoa! Almost got myself caught. Too slow. There you go, Charizard. Of course, his next Pokemon is a Go Border. And Garbodor is dead. Whoa! See ya. And you summon Kadabra, which is going to be Cadet. Too late. So far, we defeated 12 trainers. Yes! Well done, Charizard. A little bit more, Charizard, and you got this. Well done, Charizard. Rats, just as ready. Get our Pokemon's healed up.
And now we got 38,000. All right, team. Let's get back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And so far, we're so close. Just a little bit more training to defeat, and we had it. Yes, a quick ball. Now here we see a Pokemon called Pidgeot. Now this Pokemon is a tricky one too. There you have it. Pidgeot captured. And that audience is called a Spritzy. Spritzy is Spritzy is a good Pokemon. It won't do anything to harm us unless you harm it. That's why that Pokemon is just chilled and relaxed. Yep, that's the look of Baru. And remember, audience, there and also audience, there are three mysterious gifts that you may be able to claim. Mysterious gift number one, you get a side mission called Project M. Project M, it's a special mysterious gift that has a side mission, but you must meet the required conditions in order to claim it. Second, it's called the glittering gems. Now here is also we got now here the glittering gems is when you have to meet the side requests and you gotta meet the required conditions. The third one
It's called Special Distortion Detected. Now, now, now that's when your part two comes out. You can claim just these three mystery gifts: the shining bright like a gemstone, Project M, and Special Distortion Detected. But first, you must meet those required conditions in order to make that happen. Yep. And what once you meet those required conditions, you'll be able to claim those three mystery gifts in no time. Sure, sure. We'll play Sword and Shield, and we'll play Sword and Shield tomorrow. 2311 Bob. Me, I'm from Chestnut Hill County, which is in the suburbs of the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pokemon Yellow on Game Boy is not a bad game either. And remember, Pokemon Sword and Shield has a part two and part three special. The difference between the part two and part three special on Sword and Shield is when you go the part two is called the Eye of Armor. Now that's when things get a little tricky. Now part three is called the Crown Tundra. That's where it really gets hard on you because because instead of just regular Pokemon, you have legendaries and Ultra Beast Pokemons try 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 to take you down. See you later, Pidgeotto. Nice jump. as long as you have the Royal Glide, you can jump from building to building. But the key how to jump from building to building, is the time you jumps right, or time you rotor glide right. Because if you do it too early or too late, you're not going to make that jump. And also, audience, we jump from somewhere that high. The rotor phone will save your one up in peace. And we see another trainer with a Litleo. More. I need hotter flame. Jeez, what's wrong with your army? I suppose you must have heard me talking rather loudly to myself there. Yeah, look, what's this all about flaming hot? The problem you see is that I can't get enough flame in my kitchen. Why can't you? Litleo provides hot firepower, but it can't burn at max heat until it loosens in battle. So I might ask you, kind stranger, would you have a sizzling battle with me and my Litleo to get nice and fired up? Sure. One spicy battle coming up. No, Bob. No 2311, Bob. Pokemon Legends ZA is on both Switch and Switch 2. So so whatever, so whenever you want Pokemon ZA, you have it both on Switch or Switch 2. Here you go. One hot battle coming right up. Get ready, team. Get ready, team, because here we go. And also, audience, this Pokemon Litleo is the Lion Cub that evolves into Pyroar. Depends on which gender it is. Of course he has a Houndoom. Two out, one to go. Of course he has a Numel. Too slow. And Numel has been defeated. And and there you have it. That's how you deliver a one hot battle. One hot battle on a sizzling plate. What an intense battle! I almost caught myself on fire. Careful. What's my favorite Pokemon? It depends on which generation or which region that you're talking about. Like we got Kanto, which is 1, Johto is 2, Hoenn is 3, Sinnoh is 4, Unova is 5, number 6 is Kelish, which is my favorite, which is the town we're playing in. 7 is Alolan, number 8 is Galar, and number 9 is Paldea. Depends on which region of those 9 generations you're talking about. There you go. Thank you so much. Here's something for that fine battle. Use it on a Pokemon that's burnt. That's the burn heal. Thank you so much, Army. The fourth generation. Oh, that's Sinnoh. Okay, my Pokemon from the Sinnoh region, from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. My favorite it will be Arceus. That's one of my favorite Sinnoh Pokemons. But my best favorite Pokemon that I like best, not just Arceus, that the Pokemon I really prefer, that I really love, is called Infernape. Infernape is a very good Pokemon. Not gonna lie. And look at that. We got our Firestone. Remember, audience, A Firestone is a special stone that let you evolve your Pokemon due to flames. You can use it on an Eevee, for example. Use it on an Eevee, it'll evolve it into use it on an Eevee, it'll evolve it into Flareon, which is one of the main Eevee evolution lines from the Kanto to the Paldea. Okay, audience. While Element Jones is in the restroom, I'd be glad to share you some more information. I agree. Sinnoh is a beautiful life. Yep, yep. And there are Sinnoh games that's on Switch and Switch 2. It's called Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends RCS. The difference between those three games, well, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, that take place in the present. The Legends RCS take place back in time, before Pokeballs were invented. Sort of like the BC, before Crisis. And remember, audience, you must believe in your Pokemons. Believe in your Pokemons, and they'll believe in you as well. Just be careful you don't provoke them, especially Alpha Guards, because provoking Alpha Guard, then that Alpha Guard is gonna be on. It's gonna be on you. And remember, audience, do not jump off rooftops at all in real life. Do so, and you are hurt yourself or someone else. Nice jump. It's very steep here. Be careful. Yeah, these items are called scalping courses. That's one of the side missions you must do in order to have a Froakie on your side. Nice direct hit. And also, audience, you can teach your Pokemon some TM moves too. For instance, this Pokemon, my, like this Pokemon Greninja, can learn the move Sight Shock, which is kind of weird. But if the TM say it can learn it, it can learn it. Remember, audience, when exploring rooftops, it's always it's always good to look at the view as well. So like you're playing a game of Slack Cooper. What time is it in my country? Well, in my country, it is 8:13 p.m. That's that's what time is in my country. 2311 Bob. And also, audience, there is another Pokemon game that's next in line for Switch 2 only. It's called Pokemon Waves and Winds. Pokemon Waves and Winds is launching onto your Switch 2 next year in 2027. That's the next upcoming Pokemon game that's coming out. And and also, they say they might make Pokemon Legends Galar as well. Yeah, for your Switch 2 only. But the stars you'll be choosing for the Switch 2 for Legends Galar will be Snivy, Piplup, and Charmander. Snivy, Snivy, Charmander, and Piplup will be your starters in Legends Galar. That's on the upcoming game. And also the three Mega Pokemons from the Kalos region can now Mega Evolve. So to get your hands on these stones for the Pokemons, which is the Greninja and in the Delphalax, the the Greninja right, and the Mega Delphoslight. In order to get your hands on those two, you must do Rank Bell that's online. Whoa, it's 2:13 at your country. That's kind of late. Yeah, my country is only 8:13 p.m. And also, audience, Pokemon can also evolve as well, but by making their friendship level grow to max capacity. And here we see a trainer with a Clefairy and a Lumpy. Lumiere City is just bursting with Pokemon. Don't you think it's wonderful? Yes. After hearing how folks live in harmony with Pokemon, I just had to visit and see for myself. Yeah, and how is it? And and I'm so glad I did. When it comes to getting along with Pokemon, though, I could give the city a run for its money. Well, you are not running from no one's money. See my two cuties here? They were they were Cleffa and Binary when I first became their trainer. We've been traveling together ever since, and thanks to that, they will be able to evolve into Clefairy and Lumpany. See, these Pokemon don't evolve unless they're really friendly with their trainer. That's true. That's true.
And also, audience, in in order to in order to evolve your Pokemon, you must make their friendship level grow to max capacity. Like we evolve Cleffa into Clefairy. That's how you do it. Or Baneri into a Lumpany. But here's an idea. Why do we have a battle? That way I can show you just how close I am with my dear Pokemon. Okay, okay, let's have a battle.
Do I collect Pokemon cards? That I do, yes. I do collect Pokemon cards. Sure, sure. Let's have a 2-on-2 battle. Let's have a double battle, 1-on-1 with a double battle. Yes, I do collect Pokemon cards. And also, audience, there is a Pokemon card coming out soon. That's coming out at midnight. It's called Pokemon Pitch Black. Ready? Begin. Sorry, Clefairy. Nothing personal. Too slow. And there you have it. Sorry, ma'am. Dear me, it looked like we lost. You and your Pokemon were really working as a perfect team. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Your team was really good too. Yeah, you almost made me want to sign up my Frolic to join the party. you might even be as just as friendly with your Pokemon with as I am. But speaking about Pokemon, Matuki must be feeling down after losing to you. You you know that's a great thing to do, right? Spending time at cafes with your Pokemon help you deepen your bonds and become closer friends. Make sure you to try it out along with your darling Pokemon, won't you? I most certainly will. What's my favorite Pokemon game I played? The first Pokemon, the first Pokemon game I played before it would be Pokemon Go. That will be my first Pokemon game that I ever played. And remember, audience, it's always good to it's always good to spend time with your Pokemon to trying to make their HP go to max capacity and XP as well. And that's how you evolve your Pokemon as well. Some require their friendship to go max. For instance, like a Pokemon called Riolu. Riolu is a special Pokemon that that, that can be evolved by their friendship level. And remember, audience, audience, Pokemon are friends, not tools. See, in this trainer right here, that has a Galarian Slowpoke. That see, folks, this this difference right here between this Galarian Slowpoke and the regular Slowpoke. The difference between these two Slowpokes is the Galarian one has a yellow stripe on it, and the original doesn't. Like this Pokemon. See, this Slowpoke comes from the Kanto region.
That can be evolved into Slowbro. And also, audience, sometimes sometimes Pokemon trainers want to trade their Pokemons for your Pokemon. For instance, the trainer we just the trainer we just found want to trade our Slowpoke for the Galarian Slowpoke, or the trainer wants to trade our regular Stunfisk for the Alolan Starfisk, Galarian Starfisk, or the trainer wants to trade our Raichu for the Alolan Raichu.
But sometimes you got to prove that you're worth the capable of by battling them. For instance, you must battle the regular Raichu to take down the Alolan Raichu. Do so. Yep, do so, and the trainer will give you the Alolan Raichu for your Raichu for free. The difference between the regular Raichu and the Alolan Raichu is the Alolan Raichu just float on its tail. The regular Raichu just doesn't. Yep, the Alolan Raichu is psychic electric, and the regular Raichu is just pure electric. Yep, some Pokemon come from different generations. That's a Flappy. Remember, audience, There are 5 different versions of Flappy Bees. It comes from, yep, they come in colors red, orange, yellow, white, and so much more. There's the Dragonair. Yep, that's the Dragonair. That's the male evolution. The key is to catch a Pokemon without being spotted. If that Dragonair spots you, it'll run. Unless it's an Alpha Guard. How do you know it's an Alpha Guard? You'll see the glowing red eyes. If you don't see the if you don't see the alpha if you don't see the red eyes on that Pokemon's face, that means it's a plain old one. And it's night. Time to battle some more trainers. Okay, thanks for subscribing to my channel. Okay, that's quality then. That's the male evolution of the Pokemon. Too slow. And our next Pokemon is called Fletchinder. Aw, well, I'm glad to hear that. Yes. Oh boy. Remember, audience, the key is to sneak as close as possible. Just don't sneak too close. Because if you sneak too close, they're gonna notice you. Yeah, right before he's ready to do the direct kick on him. Kadabra is down. Pidgeot. Nope. And Pidgeot is down. So remember, audience, the key is to sneak up on battles. Just be careful you don't sneak too close. Because if you sneak too close, then that's when they're gonna start noticing you. And they'll catch you off guard. And now we see a trainer with a good bite. Leaders. Okay, now we see a trainer with a Raichu. And also, audience, this Pokemon Raichu, it's a special. This Pokemon Raichu is from the Kanto. And Raichu is defeated. And remember, audience, you earn your Pokemon would be your Pokemon your Pokemon money would be doubled. Depends on you if you did the conditions correctly. Like if you think you're having trouble, you can also skip it too. Just make sure you do the ones that you know how to do. For instance, like we just did Snake Wild Pokemon with a finishing blow in one shot. Nice shot, God of War. Nope. Stop you right there. And look at that. It's raining. Just look at all just look at all that moolah. The more prize medals you get, the more money you'll be able to earn. Whoa. Gotta be careful. Got to scraft. Yeah. Well done. And the trainer has a Houndoom. And Houndoom has been defeated.
And look at that. One more trainer, and we're up against Ivor. Remember, audience, Ivor it's a martial arts trainer. Sort of like he knows all about fighting types. Remember, we handling fighting types. Fairy, flying, and psychic can come very handy. But rock, ground, steel, ice, and normal are not going to stop fighting types. Of course, we see a trainer with the Shizor. Now, Shizor is a bug steel type. Sorry, Shizor. Sorry, Shizor, but you're not ratting me out today, buddy. 2 outs. And his last Pokemon is called a Goborder. And there you have it. We got the chance ticket up team. That's a Laren. Whoa, that was close. That was close. Yeah, if that trainer saw me, we would have been me. That's Metachamp. Gotcha. She has him a choke. Yep. Yeah, right before he's ready to stomp on the ground. Gotcha.
Okay, now Undertale for on the Switch or Switch 2. Well, I would put Undertale, but I don't really have that game at this time. But don't worry, if I see it, I'll if I can afford it, then then for you I'll try it. Okay. Okay, where was I doing? Oh yes, sneak in some battles. They train with a Charmeleon. Oh boy. Shh. Whoa. Too slow. Gotcha. Of course, you have a Dragonair. Thanks for your HP back. Haunter, huh? Nope. You are not laying a finger on poor Gardevoir. It's not a problem. Yeah, I'm just sorry I don't have that game right now. But don't worry. Once I find it and I can afford it, then for you, I'll try it for you. And there you go. That's how that's how you sneak up on a Pokemon trainer. Too slow. Even his rain fairy types, I still managed to take it down. Oh, look at that! Another trainer who wants to have a battle with me. Sorry, Pincer. Sorry, Scyther. Nothing personal. Remember, audience, when you want to stick on your Pokemon opponent, you must use the right typing because that would get the job done more quicker. Yep. When you sneak up on a Pokemon trainer, be careful you don't sneak up too close because if you sneak up too close, then that's when you that's when your sneak attack fails. Just like that, and that's how you give them the business. Of course, you have the Meowstic. Meowstic, goodbye. Well done, team. Keep it up. It's getting foggy. Oh boy, there's a Shuppet. Wow, that train just walked right past me. That was lucky. That was lucky. That train just walked right past me. It didn't even see me coming. That was lucky. And that's the end of the battle zone. Okay, now we got the challenge ticket. Now we're ready to face Ivor.
Yeah.
You alright, man?
Um. Yes and no.
Yes and no?
It's a 50-50 right here at the moment.
Is something wrong?
Um.
Yo, Element Jones.
Yeah.
You never guess what happened. I,
What happened?
when I was doing the Zero Royal, the train just walked right past me and didn't even see me.
For real?
Yep. Like that was lucky. No, legit.
Yeah, here you. Yeah, here you.
I was not expecting myself to do that.
Oh no.
Okay, audience. As I was saying, now we got the challenge ticket. We're ready to face Ivor. Now, now Ivor is a fighting type gymnast. So remember, fighting types can be weak against flying, fairy, or psychic. Flying, yeah, flying, yep, flying, fairy, and psychic will come in very handy against fighting types. But rock, normal, ice, steel, or ground, they're they're not gonna stop it. Here we are, the fighting dojo. Hey, I remember you, player 3 and player 4, right? Yes. You beat me in the right. You beat me in battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want to do now? What? You were just at Wink Y. When you battle, you mean you already reached Sensei's level? That is correct, ma'am. Yes, summon your master. Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on a par with Ivor's Sensei. In which case, I would request a bout, but both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Okay, so remember, audience, we if we want to get to Ivor, you must battle first her, the student, which is Joe C. Of course, her first Pokemon summons a Machoke. Ready, Delphox? Go! Nope, too slow. Okay, I met a champ, huh? Fight! See you later, man, champ. Bye bye.
Wow, like if you have more than like if you have more than two Pokemons, you will have a better chance. But no, you have two Pokemons. You're just so strong. Does TMZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? No, TMZ don't have. Yeah, we don't have our own dojo. We just match our typings correctly. That's how we win. We got a seat of mastery. Remember, audience, this thing, seat of mastery, came from the Sinnoh region, which is like just Arceus. And remember, if we bring this kind lady seat of masteries, she'll make our normal moves into plus moves, just like that.
And and there's Ivor himself. Gwen! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on here? Ivor, yo, what's going on? That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, okay, okay, okay. 2311, Bob. Ha- have a nice night. Oh, you defeated. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Jose outside Wild Zone 3. No? Yeah. Wait, don't tell me. Y- you're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? No, I'm here to battle you. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I can't verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I tried using rodent phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much to press a finger on them. Well, well, to be honest, you gotta be more gentle. That's how phones break. Whoa, whoa, what's his deal? And he's off again. Sensei has Samuel and spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwen on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's maybe there's someone he's planning to ask for help, though. Someone who's good at finding people. You mean Detective Emma? That sounds about right. I think you should go help Sensei find his sister. Yeah, we better before he before he menaces my city. Oh man, don't come on, team. We gotta go look into this. Oh man, we excuse me, Detective Emma.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on? Hello there, player three and player four. What brings you here? Whoa! Excuse me, Ivor. Ivor, you got to calm down. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwen. Jude, just relax. Just tell this nice lady, Detective Emma, what you know. Calmly. Yeah, Ivor, she can't just help you without giving more details or information. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ask me anything. I'll answer as best as the way of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That will be City Hall. City Hall? I see your sister certainly has her inadequate interest, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts.
Hold on, audience. We're about to edit these messages. Sorry about that, audience. Okay, so as I was saying, whoa, Ivor, wait. He just left. Yeah, he just used like some kind of move called quick tag or something. Okay, in the Jaunt district. Oh my goodness. Oh man. We gotta hurry and get to City Hall before Ivor just try before Ivor decides to demolish it. Come on, team. We gotta hurry and get to City Hall before Ivor destroys it. Come on, my team. Go, go, go. Faster, faster, faster. Come on, my team. Move those feet. Ivor, don't you dare demolish that building. Okay, so we got. Okay, so we got. Okay, so we got to investigate every last people from City Hall. See, see who, see who knows all about Ivor's sister Gwen. Yes, that. Yep. Yeah, that's the one. You seen her? Yes. Finding leads, better. The gray might be near the Cylindrical Plaza. That matches what I've heard too. It sounds like she left for Cylindrical Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Stop, Ivor. Oh no, we got we gotta hurry and stop Ivor before he demolishes this whole city. Before he seriously hurts someone or somebody else. Oh man. Coming to, we gotta get to the food truck. And hurry. Hurry team, we gotta get to the food truck at Central Plaza. Let's go. Jones, you okay?
Yeah.
Alright. As you know, I found Ivor. Right now we got hurry to get to the Central Plaza at the food truck before he seriously demolishes the whole city. Hurry team, hurry. Get get away from that food truck. Oh good. You see that Charizard is just standing there, protecting the food truck. Ivor, you can't just Ivor, you can't just rush things like that. I know your sister's missing, but please relax, calm down, chill out. Well, if it isn't our local detective, they use your fire blast roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you need for a certain mission, go too. Go. Oh, I'm getting questioned. I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her, yeah, I seen her. She came by earlier with that Formal girl. Formal girl. Possibly Canary. Formal girl. Yeah, that's Canary. We gotta go to Racine Construction. You just had a promotion match against Canary. Didn't you play 3 and play 4? Where was it? We could visit the Racine Construction. Racine Construction? Yeah. Ivor, stop! Oh my goodness. There's no I'm sorry, miss. Well, we whatever you do, just keep it hot for us. I'm sorry, sir. Oh man, we gotta hurry and stop Ivor before he gets to Racine City. Racine Construction. Oh my goodness. Oh man, poor Keldos region. You still there? Yes? No? my goodness. Ivor. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't go around telling randos where to find me. Excuse me, Canary. I'm super sorry. Canary, Canary, we are super sorry to reveal your secret. We promise we'll keep it. We promise to keep the secret. That mess of me here barking out of nowhere, yelling, "Where's Gwen?" so loudly I nearly had a heart attack on stream. Ivor, Ivor, you don't do that. Like, what happened if security guards were there? Ivor, you don't go barging in someone else's hideout. What's the matter with you? Oh yeah, 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 Ivor. Now you've done it because if Tarragon was here, there would be all out brawl. Yes, yes, Canary. We apologize. Ivor, say sorry to the next lead. Thanks, Detective, obviously. But like I said, G-Ball ain't here. Still, I love a quiz. Dude! What's the idea of creeping up on her like this? Show some respect and give her some personal space. Ivor. Yeah, yeah, you got to stop it. Ivor, since you the one did that to Canary, we're going to put you on a leash. Oh, right. Player 3, Player 4. Almost forgot about you. Yes. Hey, Canary. The yeah, I remember correctly. We defeat you in the match. Yeah, you and Electros, but what were hectic. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I I guess I could give you a hint, but not until I get my revenge on our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? What? Jeez, M, yo, Canary, please, we don't have to do this. It's Ivor who if it's Ivor you need to battle, not us. Oh boy. Now you done it, Ivor. Now thanks to you, we gonna have to kill her again. Ready? Okay, so his first Pokemon is that heal us sick. Fight! One down. Ah! No, you don't. Uh-oh, here he comes again. The Mega Electrals. Now it's our turn. Charizard, time to Mega Ball. To Mega Charizard X. Now it's our turn. TKO. That'd teach you. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Well, well, Canary, that's what happens if I train my Pokemon even harder than yours. Whatever. You want to know about Jibo? Yeah? Yes. She's been a connect since way back. So we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. And one game sesh, she mentions how she's looking for someone's spot where she could be all ear hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make no sense. Agreed. All I know all I know is what I heard that G-Bolt want to go somewhere that X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up. Huh? The X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up. What is that supposed to mean, Canary? Okay, okay, this is confusing. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. She was headed some fountain display depicting a Pokemon that was like that. So she that a fountain. Okay, now a fountain. Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has her partner? Of course I do. That would be a Chandelure. The lore in Pokemon is type is Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems pretty important clue, player 3. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen's Chandelure will struggle with, I wonder? Maybe the Cyclosa fountain? Yes, Clawlazar. It's a water type Pokemon, isn't it? That's right. Once again, wait, Ivor! Oh my goodness. Okay, we really need to put that Ivor on a leash. And one more time, Canary. And one more time, Canary. Sorry we barge into your headquarters. Yeah, we're so sorry. We promise we won't do it again. Blue Sector 7. Got it. Oh man. We we really got help Ivor. Wow, Ivor, look like you need some physical therapy or something. Like seriously, Ivor, just just relax, calm down. Like yeah. Gwen, your sister Gwen might be just want some alone time to herself. Like after all, people need personal space, you know. And remember, audience, it's always good to give people. It's always good to give people and to give people some practical space. Your people don't like it when people don't like it when we breathe down their necks. Your people don't like that. Oh, man. Okay, audience. Now we okay. Now we gotta put this Ivor on a leash. Wait, Ivor. Man. Okay, we gotta get to that Cyclops fountain and hurry. Excuse me, folks. We have a bit of emergency. Here we are. The club is our fountain. Hmm.
Lovely. Do you think this will find Gwen somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. We don't have any other leads to go on, though the process of elimination that this should be the place. If so, Gwen will be hiding. This place is an empty square. Let's see. There was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axis didn't meet. Yes, of course. The X axis is horizontal, the Y axis is vertical, and the Z axis is depths, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X axis is correct. The next we need, the next we need to adjust our Y axis. Once we do that, we'll be on track to finding way. Which we, which your approach to be, player three? Stop the war. That sounds like a tall order.
Don't
Don't you dare harm that fountain. You can't just go destroy city property. Agreed. That's how you go to jail, Ivor.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, so remember, audience, it's not cool to. It's not cool just to. It's not remember, audience. It's not cool to destroy city property or public property. That's how you go to jail. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the federal justice taking things too far. Agreed, but you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I then I shall use my martial arts after all. And don't you dare play three, play four.
Damage.
I have any idea. Find a Pokemon that knows the Ice Beam and make it breaker. If we freeze, okay. We need a Pokemon. We need an Ice type Pokemon or Ice type. We need Ice type Pokemon or Pokemon that knows the move Ice Beam. Let's see. Do we have Ice Beam? Let's see. Do we have Ice Beam TM on our team? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, Frogger. Come on out and Ice Beam this thing. Whoa! It's frozen solid. Marvelously done, player 3 and player 4. Look, all the water is draining through the sewer. Oh man, sounds like we're going inside the sewers. Dun 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 dun. So tell him what that song is. Dun 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 dun
That's basically
dun
the
dun
drum
dun.
theme in the Mario series. That's good.
All right. Well, look like we're going inside. Well, look like we're going inside the sewers. And remember, audience, the sewer is a place where plumbing is available,
You just better make sure you have a license for it. That's the thing.
and also the sewer is very smelly.
Mm-hmm. When you touch anything that's down there, probably.
Yeah, but Ivor, stop! Come back!
That's his own fault. I did
Come,
that.
come, come, my team. Let's hurry, find Gwen, and get the heck out of here. And look at that, we got Pokemon living inside the sewers already. And we got annoy that. Of course, we're going to have some Pokemon living down here too. Two Noibats. Three Noibats. 4 Noibats. And there's a 5th one. And look, now we got Scraggy. Just like Naveen. Oh, that's an Inkay. Well, that was easy. After we just caught one. Remember, audience, to evolve a Pokemon called Noibat into Noivern is level gotta be in the 50s to 60s. There you are, player 3. It looked like it looks like this luck is preventing us from going further in. Thus will use power with pure strength. I shall smash through the barrier so we may proceed. No! Destroying public property. See, Ivor, see, this is why this is why you should be going to jail because you've been using too much strength trying to destroy public property.
That won't leave your sister alone. I thought I had problems on my own. I just needed my personal space. That's all.
I think okay, so we need to find it. So the Pokemon you want to find is called a Klefki. Klefki. Yep, that's a Klefki. And also, audience, Klefki also is in the Galar region. But it's from this hometown. Come here, Klefki. We need you on a job mission. Jeez. Stop. Yeah, yeah, Ivor. You can't just throw Pokeballs just to catch it. You gotta battle the thing. Like this is not Legends. This is not Legends Arceus. This is Legends ZA. There's a there's a huge difference between Legends Arceus and ZA. And so we just tell about audience what's the difference between these two.
Well, if you're gonna live in the area, that's basically the future. If it's Arceus, then that's basically the past where basically it's like before Pokemon were even created in the first place. And that's basically it. Don't look at me and Devin, okay? Like, we got to do it on the Switch 1 version, okay?
You did it. We caught Klefki. Good job, Charizard. Nice work, Delphox. I can see why my homie likes you so much. Anyway, let's see if Cleefkey can get the lock open for us. Okay, Cleefkey, can you open the door, can you open the door for us, please? What? What? Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or metrism this to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we can't obtain the key we need, we must let my iron fist become the key for our path to open this thanks to my power. Justice punch. Whoa!
Okay, Ivor. For once, we'll give you that credit. Okay, Ivor. For once, your justice punch actually worked. Okay,
Sorry.
okay, Ivor. Okay, Ivor. For once, we'll give you that credit. But don't let it get in your head. Yeah, Ivor. Because yeah, but still, Ivor, yell, yelling that poor little girl against yelling on that poor Canary lady. You should that you should go to jail for that.
Mm-hmm. Not that, I'm gonna give her a heart attack too.
Yeah, Ivor. What's the idea? Like, like seriously, Ivor. What's the idea of infiltrating Canary's hideout? Oh boy. There's a Skrull, and we got it. Skrull. There's another one. Okay, now Scrub is very harmless. Remember, audience, Scrub is very harmless. So that means it will be an easy catch for you. But try to attack it with a Pokemon, then that's going to be almost impossible for you. There's not Cliff Key. Good job. Now we got Cliff Key. Of course, we're going to put traps here. But first, we're going to get rid of them. And look at that. There's a lit wick. And we got it. Perfect. And that, audience, is how you find a lit wick. Of course, more Noibats. Splendid. All right, the sooner we find Gwen, the sooner we're out of here. Another Skrill. We made it. Deeper in the sewer. Wait, was that Gwen Chandelure? Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the Lauren Pokemon. It may be very same Chandelure that Gwen has our partner. Okay, we got. Okay, come on, team. We're on hot pursuit. Huh? This is a dead end. We looked everywhere. What? Huh? Whoa! So this brick wall was a fake this whole time. Yeah, someone tried someone tried to put the fake wall, tried to trick us. Yeah, so there's more sewer here. So so this must be ghost type's doings. Trying trying to trick us with that phony wall. There's that chandelier that we're after. There she is, Gwen. We found her.
Well, there she is now.
Where's the villain who trapped you here? Villain?
Villain.
There's no villain. So, Ivor, that's not cool. Wasting our time.
Alright, and not of that, disturbed her while she was under the sewer. Like, yo, personal space, man.
Ivor, I think you owe Detective Amber an apology for wasting our time. Also, and Ivor, I don't think Emma's the only one you need to apologize to. You owe Canary an apology for infiltrating her base without her permission.
Mm-hmm. That.
You owe Gwen an apology for not leaving her alone.
Mm-hmm.
And you owe me an apology, and you owe us an apology for not giving her a promotion match in the first place.
That too. Not of that, on the Switch 1, you was going insane.
And not only that, for trying to destroy the piece of Lumia's.
Mm-hmm. That too. Nah, no, that should be big. That should be big jail time for that. It should.
Gwen, are you challenging us? Gwen, we're not the villain you're looking for. He is your brother Ivor.
You see what we done now? You see what you done now, Ivor? You see what you done?
You had to verse us. You just had to make out to verse us.
Right, and now you gotta make your sister go. And then you now losing her mind now.
All right, that's it. Sorry, Benente.
Alright, I'm kind of sorry for the ghost type that girl right now. I'm feeling sorry for her now. She did not deserve this. Dang it, Ivor. This is why Devin said personal space is a thing. That's why. But no, some people don't know what the heck that means. If you just stayed in school and know what personal space means, then you would know. But if you didn't, then that's your own fault. Not ours.
Uh-oh. Her Chandelura's mega evolving?
That's not good.
Now it's our turn. Greninja, time to show us your mega evolution. Here it comes.
Yeah, which is good. And this fight isn't your fault, Devin. It's the Ivor guy. He's the one that messed up here. So let's her alone.
TKO, and Chandelure is down. See, have you calmed down, Grin? My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lack power. Sure you was. Well fought, in any case. And well deduced, both of you.
Yeah, Ivor should have left her alone.
Yeah, like if she wants some me time, Ivor, you should give it to her.
Right, not just go around do this and you just evade your like your sister's personal space, man. That's how people get hurt.
Yeah, and Kanari, she was upset twice.
Right, because of your antics. Yeah, no, that should have been double. That should have been along with the jail sentence for this guy. Should have. It should have.
Well, well, Ivor, you should be more gentle with smartphones.
Mm-hmm. That's his fault too. He should have, but no. He like this. Mm, shameful. Pitiful.
I had no idea I was causing the physical justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, guess what, Ivor? Now you was. Well, well, Ivor, I think you owe everyone. I think you owe everyone a big fat apology. Start, start, starting with Detective Emma for wasting her
Yeah,
time.
just to find your own sister.
Second, you owe Canary an apology too, Ivor,
Mm-hmm.
for barging in and yelling.
Literally, and scaring her almost nearly halfway to death and gave her a heart attack thanks to you.
Number three, you owe us an apology for wasting our time where we should be doing our promotion match in the first place.
Agreed. On the Switch 1 and 2. And you think it's easy doing through breaking a lot of phones just to get up there? Like, are you kidding me?
Don't 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 worry, Gwen. We'll keep your hideout. We'll keep your hideaway a secret. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, my team. Come on, let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, team. Come on, let's get out of here before someone else come before some other Pokemon come out of nowhere. Hey, uh, Emma, that's not funny. You could have turned into another Ivor. Thank you. Okay, Gwen. Ah, finally, we're out of the sewers. Surface, sweet surface. Yep, where there's trees and leaves and blossoms. The far as I can see. Get it? Yep, no sewer water, no no sewer water, no smelling stuff, and no Pokemon to pop out of nowhere. Yeah, Gwen. You yeah, Gwen. Yeah, Ivor. You got a lot of explaining to do, Mister. Yep, I say that 75 times.
Right, he should have. After all that stuff he did. Stuff like that can't be forgiven.
At last, you are right. 'Okay, you promise not to break that phone this time? Here he comes. Remember, Fairy, Psychic, and Flying Test can take down fighting types. Here we go. Okay, our first Pokemon. His first Pokemon is a Heracross. Fight. Laters. One strike. Two outs. That's 3. Okay, folks. Witness Delphox's power. Mega Delphox. There she is. That's the phalanx into a mega phalanx. Go. You're out. Delphox wins. Well, that's a good wrap up. That's a good wrap up, Delphox, from rank E to D. We're this close. We're we're close. Only 4 more ranks, and the whole deed is complete. Fine, but no more battle in the Zeroya after daybreak. That doesn't how it works. See, even Gwen knew the rules.
Mm-hmm.
See, Ivor, even Gwen knew the rules about Zeroya.
Mm-hmm.
You think, Ivor? You think you losing control of your strength? You think? Yeah, yeah, Gwen. How many phones that Ivor broke? Oh my goodness. He broke 72 smartphones. Here I says Arabians?
Yeah.
He broke 72 smartphones. Golly.
That's a lot of money just to get that fixed.
Yeah.
We'll buy another one for that matter.
Yeah. Yes, we got TM11. Bulk up. Yes, Ivor. I see. Okay, Ivor. I see you finally learned your lesson. Well, Ivor, I seems you finally learned your lesson. And here we are back at Hotel Z, enjoying some freshly dinner with Lita, Naveen, Tiny, and of course Grandma Floette. Well, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Fun? Lita, that's not fun.
Not with a man almost about to destroy the whole dang region. You think it's some sort of sick joke?
Like it's almost like we have to put that guy on a leash.
A very tight one. Very precise, but yeah. What is wrong with you? What the heck is the matter with you?
What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axis go in different directions. But there's still a point where they meet. And finding is something important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the thing we share? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that or something like us all here. What are the odds we meet and become friends? Huh? Something wrong, Tiny? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? Naveen, that won't happening. Naveen, well, just try something new. I'm, yeah, we promise it won't hurt you.
Hmm.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, yeah, food. Yeah, food is very delicious and it can't hurt you. While I'm at it, while I admit that it might be taste good, but that sticks are still too much for me. Hey, it's that's not as hard as the pass you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axis meet. Even Grandma Floette's agreeing. Yep, and that's the next day. Good morning, Naveen. Oh, hello, Naveen. Where's Tiny and Lita? Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning, Grandma Floette. At last, I've been granted a calm, quiet morning I longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. Aw, thanks, Naveen. Glad you approve. Oh, we got some performance sneakers. Hey, Tiny, Naveen. I mean not Naveen. Lita. There you are. Do you know where Tiny is? Not here. She must have head out earlier to be helpful itself around the city, as always. That idiot. Lita! Here's his experience. Lita, language. Apparently, she borrowed money to shoot Hotel Z's promo spot, and we're in the depths now to do this scary group called the Rest Syndicate. The Rest Syndicate? Who's that? What? The Rest Syndicate? Oh, okay. Alright, alright, Naveen, Lita. Can someone tell us what the junk is going on here? Yes, no. The ones so scary even a grandparent alpha Pokemon won't dare mess with them. What? Not even an alpha guard won't mess around with them? Yikes. Hello? This is player 3 and player 4, right? The kid who lives and help out Hotel Z? That's not me, that's the wrong number. Please, no need to play dumb. Let's not waste each other's time. Go. Now, I'm calling it as a representation of the Rest Syndicate, and I want to discuss a bit about your friend Tiny borrowed from us. Oh no! The Rest Syndicate? How do you hack down our phone numbers? I could have just dropped in and find out you work at, but I figured I figure you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tanya has been working so hard and, and to bring in new customers. So I ask you so kindly to stop by her office. You'll find it in the Blue District. I'll be waiting for you. Oh, what was that called? What was that call about? It's about Tani. Wait, what? So it wasn't just me that called. They tracked your number two, player three, and player four. Yeah, but yeah, but how? How did Resident Kid hack into our phone number? Like our phone number is unhackable. How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tiny didn't borrow Tiny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on that loan is out of control. Out of control? Oh, great. Now, now we gotta help poor Tiny. Great. Now we got a bit of Tiny's mess to clean up. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't, don't, don't worry, Grandma Flowette. Don't worry, Grandma Flowette. We'll, we'll get, we'll get Tiny, we'll get Tiny back. We promise. If it's a truly that they force us to work them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must we must at least try to talk things out with them. Grandpa Grandpa Az, where'd you come from? Yes, yeah, you're right, Az. You're right, Grandpa Az. Especially since they call two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tiny. Hey, player three, player four. If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Don't don't worry, don't worry, Lita. We're doing this together for Tiny and Hotel Z and the region. And, and don't worry, Lita. I got my Pokemon team up and ready in case things go a little south. Well, all right. You two, you two will be all right. Okay, won't you? Don't. The West Syndicate certainly seems that this episode, yeah. Great. Now we gotta get Tiny out of this. Okay, audience, and that's the end of the video. Right now, my goal is to hit 250 subscribers to 300. I know it's a hard task to make, but I'm trying to make that goal happen. So, you like the video, please shut them and subscribe down below at Mario Masters Plus 50 for more content. Be sure to leave a like down below. Make sure to leave a great comment as well. I do appreciate that. And also, audience, please stay tuned for the upcoming games that's launching to the Switch 2, which is Splatoon Raiders that's launching out on your Switch 2 on July 23rd, 2026. And also, audience, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is launching onto Switch 2 on October 22nd, 2026. And also Pokemon Trading Cards, Pokemon Pitch Blackout is launching out at midnight on the 17th of this month. This is Devon Law speaking, aka Player Mouse speaking. We're signing off. We see you next time on our next Pokemon game adventure. And peace out.